Captain Buster of Bubba Roundtree Outdoors. We're going to do a little bit of man driving today, and they have just started driving. All right, we ready.
Grand day.
Right in here, up about where I'm at. Simple. And I don't care if you want to drive up your little road and stand back there. If you want to come back up out to the field, I don't care whichever one you want to do. I'm gonna go up to the stand and stay up there.
Good morning, Bubba Roundtree Outdoors, David Stokes, Man Drive 2019. We're getting ready to get it started. Just walked into my stand. I'm on the last stand. There's just jumped a couple, so there's deer in the drive. We'll see what happens. Hold tight.
Good morning, folks. Tim Wallace, Bubba Roundtree Outdoors. I'm on the same stand I was last year. Some of you remember I had 10 come out on me. I shot 10 times, finally killed one. See if we can't redeem ourselves a little bit today. Looks like it's going to be a good day.
I hear a lot of you out there already. Wade, this scene looks awful familiar. Well, you're right. Check this out. This was December 31st, 2018. Coach Wallace had this same stand last year. Let's watch and see what happened here on December 31st, 2018 on Coach Tim Wallace's stand. Okay, Coach, that's 0 for 3 on the fast movers. Okay, now Coach Wallace is now 0 for 4 on his quest for the elusive whitetail deer. Now there we go. Now Coach Wallace is 1 for 6. I think that is a 1.67 batting average there, Coach.
I don't know if you can see that, but that's what happens when deer try to overrun you. You just get a bunch of holes for Wade to reload.
So let's see how Coach Tim Wallace does today in 2019.
Here.
Coach, I think you hit one of them. I don't know about the other. I didn't see the first one he shot at.
Here. It's one down.
My dadgum gun jammed on me.
Sounded like a lot, David.
It was a lot. It was about 5 of them. I shot the first time, my gun jammed, and by the time I got it unjammed, they were freaking breaking camp, son.
Which way did it go, David?
Up the hill towards gate 4, up towards the paved road.
Well, looks like that's the end of drive number 1. I'll cut you back on when we go to drive number 2.
Morning, folks. This is Heath on B.R.O Outdoors. Out here on the second hunt. Got me driving, get the young bucks put in some work, get through this thick, heavy stuff. So, plan on jumping up a few, get them out to standards, and lay them down today. Stay tuned and see what happens.
Welcome to drive number 2. I'll get back with you.
And we're about to start the second man drive. As you see in the first one, I set up exact same place as last year. Last year I went 1 for 10. This year I was 1 for 3. So that's an improvement. If Robbie were here, I could tell him I'm not a pitcher. I moved back into the lineup, maybe in the 3 or 4 spot. Get ready for the second drive. for you statisticians out there, speaking specifically to Robbie Hammond, yeah, that makes me 1 for 5 today. I'm going to have to take myself out of the lineup.
Buster, grab this one. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. I think this is the run I killed on last year. I think it is, and it went right up that little hill right now. Oh, you see the run right here. I'm gonna Buster. I'm gonna step right there so you can.
All right, last hunt of the day, which will be the 4th hunt, I think. Yeah, 4th hunt. I like this place here. I've been standing where the drivers were turning loose at. But this here is where the drivers are coming, so I believe this will be better. All right, we'll see what happens.
All right. Josh here.
I'm videoing Randy Stokes driving. This might be the only time you ever get to see this. All right, jump him and run him back in.
That you or Coach Wallace?
That was Tim.
Who was it?
Coach Wallace.
What is that? All right. Oh, I see you. You ready?
That was me. The deer was way out there going back toward the drivers, and probably 130 yards. And I shot at one standing still, but I don't know whether I hit it.
I think there's a term for what I've got right now. That's called snake bit. Had deer all over me. Coach Wallace shot up here. Randy shot right there. I don't think Guy would have this side shot. So. But that's it for this one. I don't know if we're going to do another one today. If not, we'll see y'all tomorrow when we turn the dogs loose.
Alright, well this is my prize buck of the day. Kind of a Pee-wee's Big Adventure. I always seem to have those. I actually saw this deer coming down the ridge on the other side, going to another standard Josh Ayer. I yelled at him, deer came out. He shot at it probably 80, 90 yards. It was a long shot, and the deer whirled, went back in the woods, came way across the wide open bottom, coming to me, and he got to a ridge probably about 65 yards. Shot the first time, he kicked. The second time, he rolled. Started falling down the hill. Well, another buck came over the hill behind him. And I shot at him 3 times, ran out of shells, started hollering at David Ayer. They're tracking right now. Bigger buck than this.
It's coming right there.
David shot at him twice. Away. This deer rolled down the hill. I reload my gun, put a cough drop in. I'm standing there. Several minutes went by. I don't know how long, close to 5 minutes, and all of a sudden I hear something. I'm trying to figure out where it is. He stands back up right in front of me up on the ridge and takes off going up the ridge away from me. So I shoot at him one time going away. He went up on top of the hill, laid down in some briars. We walked up there on him and
Finished him off.
Finished him off.
Sure appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
You know how they say if you want to find out if your woman loves you, you put your wife or girlfriend and your dog in the trunk of the car, and when you come back a couple hours later and you open it up, just wait to see which one's happy to see you. I think after today, I don't even know if my dog would be happy to see me. She's looking at me like she's very disappointed. Had some opportunities today, made a mess out of some of them. But hey, had a blast.